Hey guys, welcome back to another video. ABS Fishing here. Okay, today I'm gonna show you how I fish the double Texas rig. Yeah, so y'all stick with me here for a little bit. I'm gonna give you a little how-to on how I do this. So, all right guys, here we go. All right guys, this is how we start. We're gonna start with a normal Texas rig right here. You see that right there? How that looks right there? We're gonna start with just that normal. You can go and run with a weight, or you can go weightless because the other bait is gonna make it happen. There's everything busting around here. So what we do from at this point is we tag up, right? We pinch right there, and then I'm gonna do a loop around and bring it through. That right there is gonna keep it, you know, you wanna come down some, right there. That's what you're trying to do. Now, when the other bait's on there, it's gonna hang down, but it's gonna freely swing. So that's what we're aiming to do right now. See, you can even pull it up and it's gonna tighten your line. It doesn't injure the fluorocarbon as much. I have had issues when I use mono, but it does work. So y'all stick with me for a little bit. Let me get a hook on here and we'll get going. Hang on. All right guys, here's what our final product would look like. We got the Senko and a creature bait here. Now with this setup right here, it's gonna look like the Senko is chasing the creature as it goes in the water. All right guys, here we go. You see my setup right there? I'm gonna be going towards that tree setup over there. So, all right, let's see if we can get something. We gotta let it sink all the way. See, now I want to simulate the baits chasing each other. So it's going to be quick pop, let it sink. Short pop, that way only the front, the top bait, which is the creature, moves. Big pop again, and I'm pausing and I'm waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see if anything wants it or hits it. Now, what we're trying to do is get the attention of the bass. We want to make sure that they think that the Senko is chasing the creature bait. In which case, the bass being predators, they come in and interrupt because they know that the bait is distracted. Or at least that's how I see it in my brain. So, all right guys, that's how I do it. Now we'll give it a couple more casts and we'll see if we can get a bass here. So y'all hang on. Now you see guys here, I'm running between the pipe and the little setup of rocks that are there on the edge. Now hopefully I can find something hiding behind a rock. Now I'm just bouncing that front one and dragging the back one. See, just pop, pop. Pop. Just trying to gather any attention that I can find from anything that might be around there. Now I'm not very deep right now. It's maybe at a foot and a half deep right there where it is. Now it also is 7 a.m., 8 a.m., somewhere around there. Oh, you see that? I just ran over one of the rocks, which is usually where I get hung up. See, I'm coming around it. Let's see if something might be hiding in that area. If it is, we'll see it here pretty quick. So y'all stay tuned. All right, now when I notice that I'm not getting any action on the slow catches, so what I do is I'll change it, start making it go fast, but make it very erratic. Very erratic. And hopefully something wants to chase. I do that. You know, I'm just giving half turns, then some pops, keep everything moving very erratically. Now, I'm starting to lose faith in the creature bait up top and on the Senko on the bottom. You see how I'm keeping it higher. I don't know if you can see that in the water there, but it looks like they're just popping behind each other. So yeah, that's also what I like to do when I start noticing issues. But I'm gonna go ahead and change the baits around and let's see if we can get something going. Y'all hang on. All right guys, I changed it up here. I went to a ribbon tail. I bit half of it off, and I'm using that chartreuse tail, natural color for this type of water. Senko, it's a yum dinger. So let's see if we can get something. Here we go. See, I'll go off to the left this time. A little more open water. The transitions do change. I'm right now in like a sandy area, but I will run over structure on the way, which is where I think the bass are going to be hiding. So y'all stick with me. Okay, we're on the structure. We're bringing her back in nice and easy. I think we got the first one over. There's the second. Now I'm feeling the taps. I'm hitting all kinds of stuff already. I'm not really sure if it's a rock transition from sand or if it's a piece of laydown like that tree that's over there on that end over here. So I'm playing her over the top. Hopefully if there is something hiding in that area, we can hit them on a pause. Right now I'm in a clean pause. If anything is around, it'll make its decision. You see, I'm dragging over rocks right there. Now let me just get the top one to move, which is that ribbon tail. You know, and sometimes, you know, you have to know that there's going to be fish in the area, because sometimes you will end up in an area trying to throw a double Texas rig and you won't hit anything, because either that or the fish are small. The fish will be small and you won't get anything from it because they spook. They'll spook because they see, you know, a Senko is actually a pretty big bait for them. You know, something they would need to see by themselves. In that case, I would switch to a normal Texas rig, and from there, you know, try my best to get after them with a creature bait, or maybe shrink down the size of the Senko just to make it right with maybe a 3/0 straight shank hook. But yeah, those are just little things that I do. Y'all stay tuned. Let's try to get us a bass. All right, guys. Now here's what I did. I switched over to a normal Texas rig by itself because I feel that the fish are finicky right now. Something's going on that they're not wanting to bite. So if I'm right, you know when to make your transition between the double Texas rig and the normal Texas rig. Now if I'm wrong, well, it's fishing. We all got to figure it out. So y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, he let it go. He let it go. He let it go. Well, we got hit. All right, it's okay. See that, guys? Yeah, must have been something small, but we're trying. We'll keep trying. But this does tell us that the normal Texas rig is what's going to work here. The double Texas rig is not going to work. They're not chasing the way I thought they would, but it's okay. I did show y'all how to do that, so let's keep trying. Let's get us a bass. Boom, the very next cast. Very next cast, guys. Here we go. Here we go. I think we got a school that just came into that tree branch that's over there. And here it comes. Does look like a nice bass. Yeah, we hooked him perfectly. Look at that. The normal Texas rig is what's going to work here. You see that, guys? Nice 1.5 pounds, maybe 2, maybe. But yeah, there it is, guys. We got ourselves a fish. Now, this is what we wanted. All right, guys, y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, we set the hook on a bass right here. We caught him coming over those pipes. He's a little guy, but we're on it. Well, oh, I think I got him. A little bit of his eyeball there, but I'll get him loose without hurting him. There we go. I didn't affect his eyeball, but check that out, guys. Nice little bass. About 1 pound, 1/2 pound maybe. But yeah, all right, let's get him released. There we go. All right, guys, let's keep trying. All right, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the information that I provided today. The double Texas rig is a great way to throw a Texas rig, but sometimes it doesn't work, and today was one of those times. I showed you when and why I changed,
and I hope it was informative for y'all. I hope y'all can use that information to help yourselves catch better and bigger fish. Well, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and always remember, set the hook.